This video is going to be on multiplying and dividing fractions, with it first focusing on multiplying fractions. The first step in multiplying fractions is to multiply the top numbers of the numerators. So here we have 3 times 2, which is 6. The second step is to multiply the bottom numbers, or the denominators. Here we have 4 times 5, which is 20. The last step is to simplify the fraction if needed. Here we have 6 over 20. We know that 6 and 20 are both even, so they both can be divided by 2. So 6 divided by 2 is 3. 20 divided by 2 is 10. That means we can simplify 6 over 20 to 3 over 10, and that gets us our final answer of 3 over 4 times 2 over 5. Now let's do an example of 1/4 times 5/12. 5 times 1 is 5. 4 times 12 is 48. That can't be simplified, so our final answer is 5 over 48. Now let's do one with a whole number. When you have a whole number, like 7, you can make it a fraction by putting it over 1. So we put the 7 over 1, and 7 times 3/5 becomes 7 over 1 times 3 over 5. And then we multiply the 7 and 3 to get 21, and the 1 and 5 to get 5, for a final answer of 21 over 5. Or we can just think of the whole number as being a numerator, so we take 5 times 2, which is 10, and we put that over the 9, which gets us a final answer of 10/9, which can't be simplified. Now let's look at an example with mixed numbers. First thing we're going to want to do is convert both mixed numbers to improper fractions. So the 3 times 5 is 15. We add a 2 to get a 17, so we get 17 over 5. Then we take the 2 times 3, which gets us 6, add 1, which gets us 7, so we get 7 over 3. And then, just like we did previously, we're going to want to multiply the numerators together and multiply the denominators together. So 17 times 7 is 119. 5 times 3 is 15. That's as simplified as it can be, so that gives us a final answer of 119 divided by 15. We can also convert this back into a mixed number. So first, we know that 105 is 15 times 7. And then we know that 119 minus 105 is 14. So that means that we can convert the 119 over 15 to 7 and 14/15, which would mean we would have the same answer, and then we're good. Now let's talk about dividing fractions. With dividing fractions, you're going to first want to change or turn the second fraction, the one you want to divide by, so the 5/7 here, upside down, making it reciprocal. So this becomes 1/3 and 7/5. Second step is you're going to want to multiply the first fraction by the reciprocal. And then, just like we did previously with multiplying fractions, you're going to multiply the top to get 1 times 7 equals 7, and the bottom to get 15, and simplify the fraction if needed. As the third step, we don't have to simplify, so that gives us a final answer of 7/15. Here we have another example of 3/4 divided by 7/8. So we're going to want to change the 7/8 into a reciprocal of 8/7, and then multiply the 3/4 and the 8/7 together. 3 times 8 is 24. 4 times 7 is 28. We can simplify this by dividing by 4 on top and bottom. 24 over 4 is 6. 28 over 4 is 7. So 3/4 divided by 7/8 is 6/7. Now let's do one with a whole number. So here we have 3/5 divided by 4. So just like with multiplication, we're going to want to turn the 4 into a fraction by putting it over 1. So we get 3/5 divided by 4/1. And then, just like we've been doing, we're going to take 3/5 and multiply it by the reciprocal of 4/1, which is 1/4. 1 times 3 is 3. 5 times 4 is 20. This can't be simplified, so we get an answer of 3/20, or 3/20. So 3/5 divided by 4 is 3/20. Now let's do one with mixed numbers. So like we've been doing with mixed numbers, we want to change the mixed number into an improper fraction. So 7 times 3 is 21, plus 2 is 23. So we get 23/3 divided by 3 times 4 is 12, plus 1 is 13, so 13/4. And then we're going to take that 23/3 and multiply it by the reciprocal of 13/4, which is 4/13. And then we're going to want to multiply the 23 and the 4 together to get 92, and multiply the 3 and the 13 together to get 39, which can't be simplified. So our final answer is 92/39, which we can also convert back into a mixed number. So we know that 39 times 2 is 78, meaning that we have a 2 as our whole number, and then 92 minus 78 is 14, which we put over the 39, which gives us a mixed number of 2 and 14/39, which has the same value as our answer of 92/39. And that is all you need to know about multiplying and dividing fractions.